Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is a message from the light. So a message from the light just for you. Yeah, messages are going to be nice today. They're always nice, but yeah, extra nice. Yeah, pile one, we have the Tower here with the Jade. Pile number two, we have the Howlite with the Ten of Pentacles. In pile number three, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Rhodonite. Alrighty, so I will give you guys some time to meditate on your cards and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading today. This is your message from the light. So we're going to get right into it. You guys were attracted to the Jade and the Tower card. You guys actually got two cards. So your second card here is the Page of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing for some there might be a surprise pregnancy. So, yeah, beware if that's you or not. You know, it doesn't have to mean a bad beware. It's just, you know, look out for that if that's you. Yeah, for those wanting that, it's going to be a really big surprise and a big shock in a very positive way. Maybe you didn't know you could have children. Okay, that's definitely a message for some. That's not going to be for everyone, of course. For others, this is a big surprise, a big sudden change, okay, that might seem difficult at first, okay, but is leading you into something much more heart-based for you, something that it might mean starting again in one way or another, but ultimately this is healing for your heart and your soul, okay, and it's going to set you off on like a new path. And it might seem like a setback at first, but this is like, I almost feel I'm hearing course correction, where it's actually the biggest blessing. It leads to such a big blessing. And it could lead to like a new creative project. You discover something that's way more like, okay, for example, you get fired, let's say, that could be the energy, right? You get let go, you get fired, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is awful, like, what am I gonna do? And then, but then it leads you to either looking into something or discovering something by, you know, looking into new jobs or new, you know, courses or things you could do. And it actually leads you on the path of something much more heart-based for you, something that you're gonna love, something that really speaks to your soul, your creativity, your imagination. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's a more pure reflection of you. It's a better reflection of who you are and your heart, and it's more you, and it feels more you. Okay, we're gonna get some more information here. We have the Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, and grace. Yeah, so again, for some, this could be you having a surprise pregnancy, okay? Stepping into a nurturing role, stepping into a motherhood role. For some, this could be like getting a new pet, okay? By accident, it just like, shows up, someone's like, oh my gosh, this dog was by your house, or, you know, are you willing to take this? It's like, at first it seems like this really big disruption in your life, but it ends up being a beautiful blessing. That's the energy here. It's something that seems disrupting on the surface, and could even seem like disastrous, upsetting, is actually a massive blessing. Okay, a huge blessing from the universe. This is of the light, of the purest form of light. And it requires you, and this could be you finding that heart-based project, okay? Or like if this is in life, for example, or in career, something that seems to go wrong, okay, or seemingly going wrong, is leading to something that you could not have expected, and leading to something that you're going to create of your own, right? A heart-based idea, project, business that you're going to nurture into being. Okay, it's going to be your thing, your creation, your project, you know, your being, your child or pet. Okay. And this is a huge blessing. You're going to feel this was an act of grace, this tower. This was actually the best thing that could have ever happened, because it led you on this path. It led you to this place, or it led you into this role, into this pathway, with this thing. Okay. Yeah, into this thing, whatever this thing is, it's such a beautiful reflection of you. It's yours. It's your creation. And it's being given to you and blessed upon you because you're ready, and because you're such a compassionate person filled with light. Look, we see the mother here, right? We can even say this is Mary, because we have this golden halo, which Mary's always depicted like that. But this could just be, you know, a saint. It's just, there's something here you're being blessed with, and that might mean getting deviated from the path you might currently be on in order to align you with this new thing, with this new project, or with this path of which you have to nurture this being or project. Okay, and it's going to be yours, and it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to love it. Okay, this is an act of grace from the universe. This is a major, major blessing. Okay, so we have the wall with obstacles. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten this card, so we might read this out of the book. But that's what I'm seeing, as life might be currently doing this, removing obstacles in your life. So I don't know if this is happening currently or if this is about to happen, okay? Or maybe just happened recently, okay? But all of these things coming down were obstacles in the way of this creation, of this blessing that wants to enter your life. And so life is currently bringing down the walls, bringing down the blockages and the obstacles that have been in the way. Okay, and so that's not an easy process to go through, but just know that that's the process that it is. That's what's happening. Okay, and yeah, let's read. Okay. Obstacles being inconvenienced by life, detours, non-action. There are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on track, with such drive and momentum, that you are shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. This unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless of if you've done everything right in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. Life on life's terms will override your best laid plans. Yes, as inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is an important reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. Perhaps you're being reminded of your mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe, where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose at this moment, and your attention might be meant to be directed elsewhere. That's what we're seeing. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs to be coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all elements are not yet in place for its manifestation to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. Okay, so that's the energy that we're seeing. It's like there's some kind of detour, right? Something that seems like, oh man, like what am I gonna do now? Or this was my job, this was my career, or this was the path I was on, and then I get pregnant and that wasn't in my plan, or then I get fired, that wasn't in my plan. But what ends up happening is that you have this moment of, you can reflect, you can look within as far as, okay, what is this moment telling me? What is here for me to see? And it puts you into this, again, like starting again, or learner mind, learner position, right? And it's meant to be this moment of self-reflection so that you can go within and create something new, or see something in a different way, or become something new, nurture yourself, or nurture a new passion or a new idea, or this new thing that is now beginning or going to begin manifesting itself in your world. Okay, we're actually going to go back to the original deck here and get some more information. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. You have another page. Okay. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles. The Chariot. And Judgment. Now, whatever this obstacle that has come into your life, it might seem like an obstacle. It might seem like, oh my gosh, my whole path I've been caught off guard. Like, what am I going to do now? Who am I now? It's to figure out who you truly are, because whatever path you were on before wasn't in alignment with who you are, or there was something off. And so it either had to come down, or there's pieces of it that had to come down. It's what seems like an obstacle to you is the coming down, but what was truly real was that the path you were on was your obstacle. And so it had to come down. Okay. And so what's happening now is you are embarking on a new journey, on a new beginning. Okay. You're finding yourself on a new path. And it's opening up to you. with the Ace of Swords. It's going to open itself. It's like you are going on a new journey where you're going to find yourself. You're going to find your treasure, your victory, your success. Okay. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a part of your mastery. All right. This is a part of your soul purpose of why you came down. This could be definitely having to do with your creativity, your soul, your heart's, your heart's love. Like what's on your heart's plan, like what you love to do. Okay. And for some, that's definitely motherhood. For others, this is like a deep creative project, a soul project here that you're meant to connect with, that you're meant to discover or connect back in with or take more seriously. Okay. Begin and make that your main thing or your main project. Okay. And we have the Chariot and we have Judgment. Moving. We're now we're becoming masters. Now we're really having the real success, and we're having the awakening of the light. The light is showing itself to us. We are awakening to that connectedness, to who we are meant to become and what we are meant to do on this earth. Everything that is falling away now, everything that seems like, oh my gosh, what's going on in my life? So much is going wrong, or all of this stuff is falling apart, or the path I thought I was on is now starting to come undone. Okay, and that is all for good reason. They need you to be in a time of openness and self-reflectiveness so you could either figure out and start discovering a new path, or fully have all of your time, energy, and attention to have towards this new thing entering your life, or start working towards it, or start learning about it, going back to school, perhaps focusing on an art project. Okay, well, now I have all my time, right? Now I don't have these distractions, whatever it is. And that's this new beginning, is you finding the thing that you were always meant to focus on and create and master and become and awaken to. Awakening to your higher path, your soul's calling. Okay, and so you are moving in that direction. That is how you are moving. That's what you're moving into. And at first it might look like, yes, beginning again or starting new. But this is what's moving you into your being connected to a higher degree. To yourself, to God, to life. You're like, oh my gosh, if this didn't happen, I would have never found this. I would have never got on this path. I would have never, been able to connect with this thing or these people and have the success. Okay. It's like you're having two lives. And in this life that you're heading on, or this path that you're heading on now, is the life you were always meant to find. It was like before you were just in this rat race or rat maze. And now it's like you're finally finding the center. You're going towards the answer, the thing you've been looking for. Knight of Pentacles was slowing down. High Priestess with inner voice. And Ace of Wands with the Source. Yeah. So this Tower moment, this obstacle that is happening in your life right now, that is to force you to slow down. The universe needs you to slow down, to have time to reflect and connect in with your inner voice, with your intuition, in your inner wisdom, connecting with your source of creativity, your source of power within yourself. And at first, that's going to mean taking down distractions, slowing you right down so that you can listen, so that you can hear. Okay, because our inner voice is very quiet. And so we have to take time out in self-reflection, okay, to look within, to meditate. And we need the time and we need the space in order to do that. And so we can reflect, and so we can do things that, you know, maybe we are like, okay, well, I have time, so now I'm going to work on little sewing projects. Or now I'm going to, you know, take this, you know, course that I've been wanting to take this class that I've been wanting to take. I just didn't have the time to do it before. Right? It's giving you time to slow down and look at what's truly on my heart. What do I truly want to do? What do I want to spend my time doing? How do I want to truly live my life? How do I want to master my life? And maybe this thing. And maybe you have to discover what that thing is, or rediscover what that is. Right? Maybe there's been something that you've been wanting to do, but it didn't seem plausible. It didn't seem because you had this job or you had this other life or career or whatever it was. Right? And it just didn't seem like there was time or space to fit it in. Well, that's what's happening right now, is to give you that time and space, and you're going to have to slow down in order to connect with that, in order to figure out the best way forward, in order to figure out what maybe my source is, what my power is. And you have a big power here. Big power. Okay. And this might even be a spiritual path. You have something deeply that you're connected to, that you're creative at, or that you're powerful with. Okay, and so we have to slow down in order to connect with that truth, with that power, to know what to do, to know how to direct it, to nurture it. We have to nurture our creativity, nurture our power, nurture our creation into being. And what do? Like when someone gets pregnant, they slow down. They stop working. Okay, they focus on feeling good. They focus on talking to this thing, nurturing themselves, nurturing this thing. That's what's needed from you at this time. This thing needs to be nurtured, taken care of, babied, fed, exercised, right? Feeling good. And that's you. It's you. You have to focus on that within yourself so that you can connect in with this thing, or have the energy to connect with it, have the energy to put into it, have the clarity to know what it is or what to do. Okay. This is my deck, by the way. It is for sale down below. Shipping is free. All right. We have Strength. Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the World. Yeah, there's a chapter of your life that's wrapping up. And that might seem disruptive to you, but this is actually very positive. It's a wrapping up in a very successful manner, Okay, it's the end of something. It's the end of a certain cycle. And this is advice for you here. Okay, it's gonna take strength to go within. Okay, this is for you to build up your strength and courage, and you have the strength and courage to do this, to make this happen for yourself, to create this project. So this is a time, take this time right now to do all of the learning, all of the self-reflection, writing down, what is it I want to do? What have you always wanted to do? What have your plans been for this thing, for this idea? Okay. And if you don't have any idea, then just begin self-reflecting, begin looking into things you're interested in. It will come, it will reveal itself. Okay. They're saying for you to keep your strength, keep your balance, okay? Keep your thoughts at bay, okay? Don't let negativity trick you out of doing this, okay? Out of thinking that you can't do this. Keep your mind strong. Keep your conviction strong. Keep your inspiration and your own strength, your own power, pulling you forward, pushing you forward. Because guess what? You're awakening to your strength. You're awakening to who you truly are and what you're truly here to do. Okay? And that means we have to shush the voices of doubt and fear. And you're not meant to be like everyone else. Your path is very, very unique. And so if anyone comes at you with words of discouragement, throwing doubt, throwing fear, you have to let that bounce right off of you, because they're trying to make you like them, right? This doesn't make sense to me. You've always been a corporate person. You've always done this certain thing. And now what? You're quitting. Now you're going to create your own soap business. Like what? People aren't going to understand because people don't know your path. What? I thought you were a strong, independent woman. Now you're going to have a family and raise a kid. Whatever the voices are, you have to shush them. You have to shush them, and you have to know your path. You have to know your strength. You have to know that you're the only one who hears your inner voice, that knows the source of your power and your creativity, and knows what you want to do and create. And it's here for you. It's being created. You're in that process to create it. Yeah. Nine of Wands. It's like you've been through so much, and you've seen what you don't want. Right? You've seen all the things you don't want. You've been through the things that are toxic, or that's how you've been learning. That's how you've been gaining your strength, your knowing, right? By seeing all the things that maybe what other people do, or having your own experiences of what you don't want. And let that guide you. Let that keep you in balance, right? I know I'm connecting to it because it's not this toxic thing anymore. It doesn't feel bad, right? I've experienced that. I've been in that. And you have to rise above the bad habits, the negative thoughts, the negative projections, okay, of yourself or others. All right, we're going to get you guys one last card before we go, an oracle. All right. Yeah, Okay, lost compass, getting back to integrity. Again, this is repeating the same message. This is being your own compass. Don't let other people, what they have to say, steer you off of your course. Because their path is not your path. They do not know your inspiration. They do not know your inner voice. They do not know your path. That is between you and God. Okay, and only you know that. And you have to be your own compass of truth. You have to listen to your own intuition, your own inner wisdom. Let life guide you. Let God be your guide. Talk to your guides. Talk to your angels. Talk to God. Okay, let that guide you forward, because especially in the beginning, there's going to be a lot of people who don't understand. A lot of people who might try to throw you off from even beginning. Okay? And you really have to be your own strength through this, in your own courage. You got to find it within yourself, because you might not find it at all around you. But you got to trust you. You got to trust your North Star. What's pushing you forward. Okay, that is your compass. That is your guide. That's what you got to listen to and follow. Because no one else is going to understand it. Very few. Okay, they're going to try to throw fear your way and doubt your way. And so you got to rise above, you got to stay strong, you got to stay balanced, you got to listen to yourself. And I think that's what this time is for, to get right, to get clear within yourself, within your inner world. That is this self-reflection. That's what this time is for, so that you'll listen to your own guidance, your own inner voice above all else. All right. Okay, Pile 1, that was your reading today. I hope this helped you. Stay strong. You have such beautiful, beautiful things happening in your life. You have such a beautiful path that you're connecting to. Okay, and yes, it's gonna be a bumpy ride at times, especially when other people don't understand. Okay, and that's why you just really have to stay strong within your own knowing. And that's what this time is for, to trust you're deep in your trust in with your inner knowing, so that you don't quit the path, you know, when people don't believe in it. You believe in it. And that's what's going to keep it going. Okay? That's what you have to listen to. You got to nurture yourself. You got to nurture your own path. Something new is being born within you, a new path that is beautiful, that is yours, that is part of your awakening and part of your higher purpose, okay? And it's going to be something extremely rewarding and beautiful for you. You're going to find a lot of success in it, all right? So thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you did. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you could book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Readings are still on discount, okay, till February 14th. And I also have some deeper healing offerings on there as well. So we can get to the root cause of a blockage, or we really can heal just about anything. It's a really magical process. It's called quantum healing. So if you'd like more information, you can go to my website or you can email me. But yeah, otherwise I'll see you in the next reading, pile number 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your message from the light. Okay, so, I mean, beautiful card to start with, and you have the highlight here. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, yeah. It's just warmth. It's just warmth. It's security. It's happiness. But I want to get more cards immediately because I want to see what this is about, what this is trying to say. You might be experiencing a very, very happy time in your life, And Spirit might just say, just enjoy it, okay? Enjoy, or you're about to, okay? Something very big. You might be inheriting something. You might be reaching some kind of a new plateau of success. You might be expanding a family, okay? And Spirit just wants you to really, really enjoy this time. Soak it up. It really is a time of expansion and growth in your life. From all of your hard work, from all of your good intentions and the good seeds, the good seeds that you've planted are about to come into fruition, into bloom. We have the Magician with existence. Yeah, you've been really setting good intentions, sowing good seeds that are now beginning to flourish and grow big time, okay? You're gonna see a lot of success begin happening for you. A lot of stability begin in your life. We have the King of Wands. Beautiful. Wow. We have the Empress with creativity. The creator and creativity. Love it. You have really taken charge of something here. All right, you've really said, look, I'm going to steer this ship in the highest possible trajectory that I possibly can. And I'm creating this. Like, you've stepped in. You really have. Like, wow. This is like you knowing your power, harnessing that power, and focusing it on something that you've wanted to create and grow and manifest and have. And wow, and it's working. It's working. It's really working. Like you're really gonna start to eat from this. Like it's growing, it's flourishing. It's more than what you had thought. It's like you planted some seeds, right? And you've been watering them every single day. You've been harvesting, you've been pruning them, you've been looking after, you've been nurturing it like it's your child. Showing up for it, making it more and more, and putting all of your energy and time into it. And the crop from this is going to be astronomical. Okay, it's going to be beyond what anyone's seen, beyond what you could have imagined. Okay, you're going to be so happy. This is really it's gonna feed you big time, okay? This is gonna like feed you, your family, your children, okay? This is you connecting in with your power and connecting in with that magnetism of abundance. And finally realizing your power, realizing just that you're unstoppable, that you really can create just about anything you want. These three cards together, the Creator, the Magician, King of Wands, the Magician, and the Empress, this is creation. And then here's the outcome of your creation. The Ten of Pentacles. It's the ultimate outcome. It's the ultimate abundance, right? You really are creating something of long-lasting value, of great worth, okay? It's like taking on a mind of its own. This could be you creating your business, and it's just like, it's taking off so much that you're going to have to start, hiring other people to help you. You're gaining so much abundance that you're going to have like back orders for months, or like people waiting to book you for services. Okay. It's just, this thing is becoming a life of its own, and it's feeding you, and it's creating so much growth around you, within your life, within yourself, in your confidence in who you are. You're just on fire, and you're glowing, and you're just open. It's like you're really entering this space of limitlessness of, now I see everything that's possible. Now I see how much possibility is out there for me. It's really taking off the limits of what you can create and being open to that wide open space of, let's go, okay? Let's go. Let's see what life can bring. Let's see what I can do with this. It's like your possibilities are totally opening up as far as what your capabilities are, as far as what life can bring you and the directions life can bring you. I didn't know this was possible. And life is going to bring you these situations that open up your mind more and more and more. Open it up to possibilities. Okay, cool. Now I see what's possible. Now I can create more. It's like, you know, those people in the Olympics who it's like someone breaks a record and no one knows that record, and then another person breaks the record. It's like we don't know what's possible till someone does it, right? And so it's like it's like almost like you're coming into certain situations or that open up your mind to bigger possibilities, and that's going to help your creation and what you can make or what you can manifest, or the life in which you see, how you can make your life bigger. This is awesome. Okay. Like you make something like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. You know, I didn't know I could paint a wall this big. Reminds me of my friend who does murals. It's like, you know, she does a wall, right? She started with like, you know, smaller projects, right? Smaller walls or even like paintings. And then it just grows. And it's like, hey, can you do this wall? And it's just like, you know, 100-foot walls. It's like, you don't know what's possible until you do it. And then you get the opportunity to do it. And then your capabilities grow. And then what you thought was possible for yourself grows. And now it's like, I'm unlimited. Now I know I can do this. Now I know I can figure out a way to do it. And it's challenging for me and it's beautiful. Wow. You have the Queen of Wands. You have the King and the Queen of Wands, dude. You are a creative dynamo. I'll say that. And because we have the family in the 10 and we have divine counterparts, this could be you and someone else partnering up. This could be a family business. This could be you in a partnership, okay, doing something. And because you guys team up or you figure out a way to do this with somebody, okay, maybe adding on another person to this project or to this business or this thing, it allows it to grow into something much bigger, much more abundant, much grander, okay, than you could have thought possible. It's just, wow, you are on fire with success. You are creative. Power. Two of Wands and the Moon. Keep hearing you're making a deal with yourself. You're expanding beyond the limits of what you've known, of what you thought possible. That's this Moon. It's the mystery. It's the unknown. You're expanding into the unknown, beyond what's known to you. And the more you do that, the more you say yes to opportunities that you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if this is going to work. The more you say yes to that, the more you expand into the unknown, into the limitless space, right? Into the fear, into the mystery of, you know, this is kind of scary. This opportunity is a little scary because I don't know how I'm going to react. I don't know how this is going to work just yet. The more you do that, you trust your creative ability, you trust your power that you hold, the bigger this is going to expand, the bigger this is going to grow. So keep saying yes to the opportunities that seem a little bit scary, a little bit unknown. That's the secret to this expansion and to this success and to this opening and broadening and widening, okay, of your idea or of your project, of your business. That's how you're going to open the net, right, of abundance to fill it and make it wider and stretch it out. Okay, we're saying yes to the unknown. We're saying yes to these strange opportunities that enter our lives, that, you know, saying yes to, oh my gosh, well, I've never done this before. I don't know how this is going to work, but it's you figuring it out is helping you expand your mind of what's possible. Okay, it's helping you grow in your capabilities, in your confidence, in the confidence of this thing, in the expansion of this thing. Okay, you figure it out, you make it work, and then you watch it grow. Say yes, don't say no. Okay, this one flipped right out. We have base chakra. Yeah, your stability. Your stability is like, it's healing. It's healing. The base chakra, okay, this really wants to come out. Confusion. Wisdom. And recognition and reward. This is the Hierophant. This is the Three of Wands, I believe. Yeah, we have the red. The red. You starting to get recognition and reward for all of your work is healing your sense of security. It's healing your sense of safety. And that's what's growing this thing, and that's what's connecting you in with more and more abundance. It's like the more you do something where you're like, wow, I can't believe we did that. I can't believe we were able to accomplish that. It's further solidifying your base chakra and your safety and your security. And that's the Ten of Pentacles, which gives you a solid foundation to expand upon, to keep going, to keep growing. It's like, okay, cool, I'm solid here. The more I get seen, the more I get rewarded, the more I get paid, the more I get recognized, the more the word of mouth goes, the more jobs I do, the more clients I take, right? It further and further solidifies the confidence, the base, the foundation for now growth to expand, okay, to the higher that I can go, the more I can risk, the more I can, the bigger jobs I can take, the bigger projects, the more comfortable I get. Okay, which is clearing you out of confusion and the wisdom that you learn. Okay, the more you do, the more wisdom you collect, the more experiences you collect, which bring you out of fear and confusion. Okay, the more you do, the less confused, the less fearful you'll be. The more confident, the more in faith, because you're going to keep getting recognized, you're going to keep getting rewarded, okay? You're going to keep getting confident. You're going to collect your experiences, collect the wisdom that each experience gives you. So now when certain jobs come, oh, now I've done that, or I know what will work for that because I've kind of done something similar in the past, or, it's building your book of experience and your collections, right? That you can reference, right? Even if it's something brand new, at least now you go, well, now I entrust myself to figure it out, right? Now I know that I can figure it out, whatever it is, whatever comes up, I have some kind of basis, right, that I can draw from, and that now I don't feel so confused or cold or left out in the dark. Now it's like I carry my experiences with me, and that guides me through any confusion or any mystery that might enter, right, when I'm working or when I'm doing this thing. I now have my own little collection I can reference, and that's going to require you to enter the confusion, enter the mystery, enter the unknown space, so that you can collect these experiences that you can further draw upon going forward, so it gets less and less confusing, less and less mysterious and unknown. Okay? And first, that's going to require you to go into the unknown. Figure it out. Go into the confusion, into the clouded mystery, and trust yourself to figure your way through it. And the more you do that, the less confusing it'll be, the more clear the path forward will be, the more clear anyone can throw anything at you. And you can say, okay, yeah, no problem. I know I've never done that, but I've done something similar. Or I know I can figure out something. Let me look, let me take time. Let me see what I can figure out. Let me see who to call. You know, it's like you'll collect even, people along the way that you can call for advice, or you can hire someone to do something that maybe that's outside of your skill set, right? So it's all of these things that are going to start accumulating that you're going to be able to use. Okay, lost in space, needing direction. I feel another one. That's this confusion here. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. I feel one more. Stranger, curiosity. There we go. Yeah. You might be feeling this confusion or this lost in space feeling at this moment. Okay. If you are, know that it's not going to be for long, that there's going to be something that gets kicked up here. Okay. That's going to force some kind of movement on your part. Force you out of stagnation. You're moving into maybe a new project or a direction. Maybe it's just feeling a bit lost at the moment. Okay. This could be to bring you into someone's path. And this is also to say, be open to new things and new people and new ideas. Let your curiosity move you forward. Okay. Let it move you. Let it bring you direction. Open yourself up to the unknown, to unknown people, to unknown projects or ideas that might even seem a little bit out of your wheelhouse. Okay. These are going to bring you into the right situations. All right. There's going to be a big upheaval of energy, movement that's going to bring you maybe into a different space. All right, that is going to give you direction, okay? You have to let your curiosity be open. I'm going to read that one. The Other, moving past fear of differences, curiosity, and acceptance. The stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often elicits fear, rejection, and uncertainty as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. There's something about that, right? Where we're saying, go towards the unknown. Go towards the things opportunities that might scare you, right? Lean into that, okay? Let curiosity be your guide. If you need direction, let just blatant curiosity lead you, okay? You are coming out of stagnation, okay? We're going to keep reading. The danger of the unknown defines its very presence. Yes, there is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. You may be conditioned to look only for what mirrors what is safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concept of other beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world, your experience of it, you must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other, and you're challenged by your own inexperience. But don't miss this opportunity for learning. That's what we've been talking about. Something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable Allow the newness to envelop you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to a new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. That's exactly what we were saying. Now is the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets, not just one. Okay, so there's going to be maybe a certain character that enters your space, a certain person or an opportunity that presents itself to you that might seem like, oh, well, I don't know about this. I don't know. I've never been there. I've never done that. I've never tried that. It's outside of my wheelhouse. It's outside of my comfort zone. It's outside of what I feel I do. Okay, take this opportunity and let this person help you. There's something there where it's new and it's uncomfortable. Let it happen. You know, you have humility with this thing, because what it's actually doing is helping you grow, helping you expanding your wheelhouse, expanding your skill, expanding your business, your creativity, your projects, expanding what you know, expanding how much you can hold and what you can do. Okay, this is allowing you to see what's possible outside of the known, and you need to go towards the unknown. You need to lean in to things that are unknown. Okay, it's not time to back away. It's not time to feel safe. It's time to lean into the fear, lean into the uncomfortable. You're gonna find something really special. And this is what you've been manifesting. This is what you've been asking for. It's just not packaged how you thought it would be. Yeah, there we go. Prince of Cups, the filmmaker. Your vision. Okay, it's expanding your vision. This is a time to be a student. Okay, this is the time to open your mind to what's possible. And that might mean, you know, if someone comes in and starts giving you ideas, and you usually work alone, but this person's got this person I would let in, okay? Let them give you advice, you know, learn from them. You still have things to learn. Life is trying to teach you, and this is time to always be open to learning, always be open to expansion, okay, to adding new tools, to adding new ideas, because it really is going to help this thing grow in a massive, massive way. Okay, this is time to expand the vision. Okay, Four of Cups, luxury. Queen of Wands again, public defender. And Three of Cups, abundance. Oops, put them up too much. Okay. This might be, yeah, a new person coming in, okay? They might seem a little bit like eccentric or out there or like different, and you're at first like a little defensive, right? A little bit on the defense, okay? You're like, look, I know what I'm doing. Look, yeah, I'm, okay, I know, I have success. This person's gonna bring, if this is a person, or this might be an opportunity, this thing is gonna bring you into a new space, expand your world into a new place of abundance, expansion. They're really gonna help you. Okay, this is really gonna help you come out of stagnation, come out of a place of the known and a limited space, a limited viewpoint, a limited amount of success and knowledge and wisdom and creativity, and open your world, open the vision of what this could be, of how much you can make, of how much success you can have, of how much, you know, expansion is here, of how much reach this has. This person or this opportunity, this thing is here to expand you and expand this thing. So don't be so defensive. Don't put up so many walls. Bring them down. Have humility. be open to learning, be open to working with others, working with new ideas, working within a new opportunity, because it's going to bring you out of stagnation, bring you out of boredom, and bring you into gratitude, abundance, expansion, celebration, fun, okay? Bigger, better ideas, bigger, better success. All right. So don't close yourself off. Don't limit yourself because you know you're in a bit of a boredom state or stagnation. This thing might seem chaotic, okay, but it really is here to expand you, help you grow. So utilize it, use it, learn from it, play within it. Yeah, this person or this thing is going to be a great teacher to you. Okay. It's going to help you grow, within beautiful, beautiful ways. Okay. All right, pile 2. That was your reading today. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you, I want to say expand with this. If you get this, like if you're feeling this, if you know what this is or not yet, okay, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys if you're willing to share. And if you did like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, or you'd like a deeper healing of the core root of some kind of blockage, or have a beautiful experience, you can book a quantum healing session with me or a reading with me that is still on discount until February 14th. So if you want to try out something, try something new at a discounted rate, you can check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next reading, pile 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your message from the light. Let's get ready and do it. Okay, you guys chose the Road Knight here. And the 9 of Pentacles. You guys actually got 3 cards. So you got a little message right off the bat, which is exciting. Okay, so you have the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Swords, and you have the King of Cups. Okay, we got 2 birds here. You got some kind of guide or guidance here, or someone guiding you, helping you out of a feeling of being trapped. 8 of Swords is trapped, is limited, is stuck within the mind, could be even physically, but it's mostly limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, and turning those into, and the 9 of Pentacles is a card of freedom. Okay, it's financial freedom. Yeah, it's freedom. It's expansion. So I almost see this as you, but this is someone else. This could be a spirit guide. This could be a person in your life, a wise person, a helpful person. And I see them as this bird. And I see them as a lighthouse, a light in your life. A guide, a stable, emotionally stable character who just wants nothing but, they have nothing but love for you, and they want nothing more than to guide you and help you out. And so they're trying to help you out of a limited mindset or a difficult time that you put yourself in. And they're here to help you, bring you into financial independence, wealth, security, but also within confidence and limitlessness within yourself. They're trying to help you build yourself up or build something up in your life, but it starts with you, and that's what's going to reflect in the outer. So they're really here to be a guide to you, to help you untangle yourself or limit or break free from limited concepts, limited beliefs, conditioning that has been keeping you down or keeping you stuck. And they're just here. They're always here. They're helping you out. And it's working. Okay, it is working. It is freeing you. And they have really good intentions. It might not always be comfortable. It might, you know, hurt your ego a bit. As all good help does. It's a slap to the ego. Okay. They're like, hey, maybe try not tangling yourself. What'd you do? You know, you're like, well, I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. They're like, okay, well, I have a bird's eye view here. And I could tell you, you know, maybe try doing this. Try not, you know, rushing this. Or try, you know, doing this, and this. You know, and reluctantly you listen. And it does. It works and it helps you. And it frees you. So yeah, we have the horned cactus, resourcefulness. I love that. The horns, the spikes. It's uncomfortable, right? But in the uncomfortability, that's what this card talks about. In the uncomfortability, in the desert, in a difficult situation, right? You become resourceful. You become solid and stable. Okay, we see the bull here. You find your strength in the difficulty, in being without something and being entangled in a difficult situation. It creates resources. And it's saying there's always resources available, even in the desert. A cactus is filled with water, right? If you are looking, if you are truly open to help, okay, and if you truly want to find a way out, you can, and there's resources around you, okay, that can help you. All right, there are resources that can help you. You just have to see it. You have to ask for help. You have to see that this thing or this person is here to give you help. You have to let them help you, okay? You have to see it as a resource for help. And that's going to get you untangled and into, and I'm talking like this because I'm talking to myself at the same time, okay? So I hope you're like, she sounds shitty. Okay, no, I'm saying this because I know you're just like me, okay? And I'm talking to myself here. This resource is here to help you. And the more you get help, the more they can help you, the more they will grow. The more they will come into their power, as will you. Okay? They're here to assist you. You have to use the resource, the assistance that it is there. I'm getting a ringing in my ear, okay? It's going to help free you and it's going to free them. You just have to know that that's what it's there for. Stop working so hard, stop getting yourself tangled up. Okay, because you may be trying to do everything yourself is getting you tangled up. You're not using the resource you have that's here to help you. You just got to ask. You just got to see it as that. Hey, I'm having a hard time. Well, this person, you can talk to them. You know, give it to them. See what they think about it. Hey, you know, oh, there's all this stuff to do, and then you get yourself in a tizzy, and you're doing everything. You're trying to do it all yourself. This person's here. Tell them you need help. Give them something to do. That's what they're here for. Okay? That's what it's going to free you. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help you get out of feeling stuck and entangled and trapped and limited. You have resources that you're not using. You have guidance that is here for you. Fool's embrace. Transmuting pain. It's foolish a little bit to not use resources that are around you, you know? And we do it maybe because we think that, oh, I shouldn't ask for help, or, you know, whatever it is. We can use this to transmute our pain. We can speak to them. They're here. They're a solid figure. They're an anchor that we can bring, you know, our issues to, that can help us transmute it instead of always going within or keeping it to ourselves or doing it all ourselves. They can help us be free. To fly. Fly and be free. Because they themselves, they're free. They're free. And they want to help you get free. Okay? Okay, I want to read this out of the book. I feel like there's a message there for us. Oh. Okay, I'm going to read them both to you because I opened the book on this one. All right, so we're going to read it. Blooming through resilience, resourcefulness, discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. They're there for you. You have the resources. You're trapping yourself up. You're focusing on the wrong thing. Right? You're feeling, oh, there's no one here to help me. I don't have any help. I'm, whatever it is. But there's so much here. There's someone here that is so willing and ready to help you. Okay. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures, beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures, but first you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as a cactus, resilient and resourceful. Yeah, it's like there are deep, deep lessons here to be learned. And that's what you're currently going through. So embrace them and embrace the help around you. Embrace the resources around you at this time. You know, you're not meant to stay in this place forever. You're not meant to be stuck forever. Yeah, there's someone here that's going to help you, that can help you transmute this pain. That is a valuable resource to you to get yourself free. Okay. Transmuting pain, allowing life to love you, the experience of both land. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. No matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself now, whether it be mild disappointment or searing loss, it's time to make it's time to make peace with it. Befriend it rather than resisting it, running from it, judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the fool's embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, Your broken heart might open you up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. As in the narrative of tarot, the Fool will be at the beginning of your life's adventure and at the end when you've integrated all the wisdom you've accumulated along the journey. He will never let you down or lie to you. He will, however, teach you how to revel in both the beauty and the desperation of life. Both and. This and that will always be true. Remember, the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort and acting as a catalyst in the oyster. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. All is well now and will be well. Remember that today as you feel the Fool's embrace. Wow. So you might be, you're definitely in one way or another still in this situation. But what's the truth is that you are entering a new space. And what's the truth is that it might be both. You might be creating this sense of freedom, right? This sense of freedom, and at the same time untangling yourself from old beliefs and old patterns in a sense of feeling blocked or feeling held back. And then we have this stable figure here. And for not everyone, this is going to be someone outside. For others, there are resources here for you. Okay, stable person. For others, this is you saying, move with the flow of the waves. Okay, that as you move through this time and space, that as you free yourself of the shackles of the old and of the past, you're ending one cycle of your life and coming into a new space, right? Be gentle, knowing, and come into that emotionally regulated place of, yes, there's this and that. Yes, I'm still ending this. I'm still going through this. I'm still emptying myself of this old life. And at the same time, this new life is entering my space. This new self, this new sense of freedom, this new sense of purpose, and this new expansion is, yes, still entering my space at the same time as I am freeing myself and letting go of the old. I'm still in this place, and at the same time, I'm removing certain things, I'm freeing myself. And so it's like there's parts of us that are still entangled and parts of us that are free. And to be with that, to witness that, to observe that, to observe the flow, the ebbs and the flow, that some days I'm going to feel more like this, more trapped, a little more stuck in it, a little more down. And other days I'm going to feel more of the freedom, because both are true and both are happening simultaneously, and we're moving out of one space into another. And so I'm going to use the resources. I'm going to use, what's happening and what's been happening with this, and use it to guide me forward in the best possible way, to free myself. Wow, this is a really cool message. Temperance. Yeah, this and that. Fire and water. You're in an alchemization process right now. Two of Swords. Here we go. Peace. We got two things intercepting. But we can find peace in that knowing that we are entering this new space. That within this loving, beautiful space that we're in, it really, it's like all is here, right? And we have to accept all. And we have to find our center in the all. That even when I'm fully free, I'm still going to see people who are still hung up. And I have to, and that might hurt me, but I have to be accepting that all is true at the same time. I have to find peace. Again, we see the thorns, we see the barbed wire. Peace in the balance, the fire and the water, the both, the pain and the love, the pain and the freedom, right? The trapped and the free. Hold on, I want more. It's like there might always be parts of life that are limiting. Because we live on earth in one way or another. And maybe it's not within us. Maybe we see it within other people. And to come into that acceptance. Into that balance and work within it. It's both stop and go. It's both a playground, but then there's also this barbed wire. There's thorns, right? It's the desert, but then there's thorns and there's water. There's pain and suffering, and there's hope and beauty and love. And so we have to find our center, find our anchor, find our peace in the waves of life, in the both, in the duality of it all. But to be the middle of it. To see it all happening and to experience it. Sometimes it's a little more limiting, sometimes I'm a little more free. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. It is this and that. And to not just wanting it to be all one way all the time. To know that life ebbs and flows, but I can be secure, I can be anchored. I can find peace, even though outside I know there's destruction and pain. And I'm also experiencing love and beauty and joy and fun. And it's both. And they mix together and they make this beautiful thing. And there's love behind it all. Wow. Look at that. Satiety, 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, the matriarch. And the Star. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, it's got the Hangman at the bottom, that new perspective. Hangman, the 5 of Pentacles with worry. Instead of focusing on the one or the other, it's accepting all as part of the experience. And in the all, we can find the 10 of Cups. Like, if we can find our place in it all and our stability within it all, stability within ourselves, our place in it all, not seeing ourselves as part of it, but taking the bird's eye view of it all, we'll find peace in that. Will lift above it instead of taking a side, taking the joy or the love, or taking the pain. And this day I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so in it. But taking above, going above and seeing it all as a big picture, right? Seeing it all as that's how we find the fulfillment and the happiness. That's how we find our stability and our place within it all. And that's how we don't get rocked by the waves. We stay the anchor right? We stay the star. We place, you know, ourselves above it all. And that's how we're able to have this joy when all of this is happening, and this finding God in it, finding the acceptance of it that brings you the full spectrum. Because if we pick one, then we're limiting on a color. We're limiting our experience. I'm limiting myself because I'm only focusing on this one bit, right? So that's keeping me stuck. I have to free myself from seeing this one point of view, this one little bit of the picture. And so I now get the full spectrum of color. I now see how it's all working together. I now find my anchor, find myself, find my peace, and find my freedom. That nothing is excluded. No part of my story, no part of what's happening in the world right now is excluded from the experience, and nothing is without blessing and without love. I see the greater purpose to it. I'm above. I don't have to go in it. I have to, you know, I can stay in this middle point. I can stay in this solid place, in this peace, and be in it, but not focused on one part of it, not limited. I can be in it and not limited by it. That's it. Because if I'm too in it, I'm limited by it. If I see, you know, the spikes as a limitation, then there it is. But if I see the big picture, I'm no longer limited by the thorns. I see it as the pain and the spikes as part of the experience of being in the desert. I could see it as scary, or I could see it as a resource of transmutation, the pain as a resource of freedom and healing. And that's what's happening. Use it as your resource for freedom and happiness, and anchored and foundational, like solid, so that you can go above, so that you can free yourself, and that you can go and do your thing and live your life in the best, highest, most possible way. Wow. What a message here. Okay, we're going to get you guys one last message. See the stop and the go. See the pain and the love. Don't focus on the one. Don't just want one, or you know, see life as one thing. Letting go, that's it. Letting go of what you think life should be like. Letting go of the certain ideas that you think it should be, or how your life should have been, or how you should be, or how they should be. Or let it all go. Let it all go, because it's not up to you. There's a bigger design here, that you're just part of it all. But you don't have to suffer because of it all. You can see it all. You can be the observer of it all and not be in it. Not be so in it. Not let it stuck you. Not let it pull you and keep you stuck. Use the resource of it all. And know that it's not you, that you're not limited by it. You could see it for what it is. And you can find the peace in that. Yeah, there we go. Trust. And again, 9 of Pentacles with ripeness. letting go. Trust where life is leading you. Trust everything that's happening. Trust in the big picture of it all. Trust in the story of you. Trust that every single thing is happening for a reason, that you do not have to worry or control it or suffer because of it, that you can fall into the abyss, that you can let go completely. And when you do, you fall, we see falling. You drop into the ocean of it all. You drop into the flow of it all. You drop into peace. You are now the star. You are now the creator. You are now the art. You are now in the flow. You are now in the space of God consciousness, of the consciousness of everything. You are now free. But if you identify with a part of it, if you say, I'm suffering, I'm this, I'm holding on to this is wrong, this is bad, this is whatever it is, it's limiting you, it's putting you in that space. And what you need to do is let it go, let it all go, come up, see how it's all working, trust in God's plan, trust in the flow of the universe, and that you are an apple on the tree. You are not controlling the apple. You are not controlling the tree. And you can have freedom in that. And enjoy being an apple. Enjoy the fall, enjoy the flow, enjoy where you get led, where it takes you. That's your only thing, is to enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the fall down the hill. And then at the end, at the bottom, you get put into a river and put down the river and picked up by somebody and put into a basket. It's like, that's it. That's how you find your true happiness, your true joy, and you can stay there, and you'll be at the right place at the right time, and you'll create the success and create your foundation. You'll be the anchor in the floating of the unknown. Awesome. It's ripe. It's time for you to let go. It's time to let go of the control. Let go. You're ready. You're ready to let go. Needing to be this way, that way, let go. Let go of your expectation, of yourself, of others, of what you think. Let it all go. And get into the flow. Come back into it all. It's all here. Just enjoy your time, enjoy your life, enjoy where you're at, enjoy who you're with. And you're going to find yourself in the craziest, most amazing possible situations because you're free. Because now life's guiding you, now God's guiding you. And when you're on God's roller coaster, when you're on God's train, it goes to the best destinations, right? Before you were saying, okay, I got to get here. Okay, well, that's a very limited perspective. You only know so much. You've only seen so much. You're only coming off what you know. Let it take you. Let the ride take you. Let the adventure take you. All right. Free yourself. Let it all go. Go with it. Fall. Trust. Let go. It's time. All right. Pile number 3. What a beautiful reading. Oh my goodness. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for coming to your reading today. Thank you for allowing me to read this energy. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you vibed with it. Okay. If you resonated. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love to connect with you guys. Yeah. And if you did enjoy this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation or have a deeper energetic healing, okay, you can go to my website. That's called, the healing is called Quantum Healing. All right. Everything is on discount at this time until February 14th. So if you'd like to try something out or have a personal reading at a discounted price, you can check that out now. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading, pile 3. All of my love. Peace.